And there's a hover 3 from Dan, and a hover 3 from Armstrong. I'll explain ELO after I start the match here. Counting it down from 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So ELO is a sort of a number that describes your competitive skill. And the idea is that your ELO goes up if you win, and it goes down if you lose, and then you get more ELO for beating somebody who has higher ELO than you. If you beat them, you get extra ELO. If they have higher ELO than you and you lose, then you don't lose that much ELO because that was expected. It's usually a few thousand points. So like for me, I have about 1936 ELO. Really, really good players will have over 2,000 ELO. I'm not sure how much ELO these players have. It's decent. They're in the thousand. They're north of 1,600 probably. I'm not sure though. I think average is probably like 1,300. That'll be the average ELO. Yeah, you get a few dozen ELO points for winning or losing. And it was a perfect clear. Okay. GG. Oh, and Dan has 1,800 ELO, says Hannah. Okay. This is Hannah. Alright, we have 55,000 points for Armstrong and 114,000 points for Dan. That's a significant advantage here. Oh, he's avoiding the S spin. Prefers a J tuck. He's not getting the J though. There's the J. Tucks it. It's Tetris ready without any burns. And boom, Tetris. And Mr. Brain is clarifying, it's not a rank, it's a rating. Okay. Your ELO rating. Yeah, and it's, just a way to kind of predict the outcome of matches. So the player with a higher ELO is expected to win. At least by a percentage. It's not guaranteed, but it's considered to be likelier. There's all sorts of wizardry that you can use to track ELO. Like you just basically keep a database of all the matches that have ever been played, and then you can just extract ELO from that. Using an algorithm. It's a whole thing. I don't understand it. Pumpy Heart understands it. Hi, Pumpy Heart, yes. 218,000 for Armstrong and 285,000 for Dan Vinky. Yeah, Pumpy Heart is the king of ELO. Used to be Rory. Then Rory went to Mexico. Now it's Pumpy. Ooh, the L would have been nice to tuck there. Nice skim there for Dan. Oh, sweet. And Mr. Brain also understands it because they were running Scrabble organizations, 2 different Scrabble organizations, and ran the ELO rating system. That's really cool. A competitive Scrabble. That is very interesting to imagine. Can't imagine how gargantuan your knowledge has to be to compete in Scrabble. That seems pretty cool. We've got 338,000 for Armstrong and 382,000 for Dan. Both of them score a Tetris. So it's a 40,000 point lead in favor of the Brit here. Ooh, okay, Dan with some dicey tucks. And it's just a score. If you want to be top level, you basically need to know all of the words. Jeez Louise. How? How do you learn all the words? What do? You just memorize the dictionary? Like, how do you learn that? for context, Mr. Brain in the chat, for YouTube, if it's not clear, Mr. Brain in the chat is talking about how they used to run an ELO rating system for 2 different Scrabble tournaments, and is talking about how high-level Scrabble just requires gargantuan knowledge of pretty much the whole damn dictionary. And Mr. Brain, as a competitive Scrabble player, would unscramble words for like 4 hours every day. That's amazing. Dedication, wow. Here's 486,000 for Armstrong and 536,000 for Dan here, so a nice lead for the Brit. Each family member had their own rulebook. And hello, Mackie, welcome into the chat. It's lovely to see you. Mac is such a cool cat. And it's 513,000 for Dylan and 613,000 for Dan, who just transitioned. Scored a Tetris after transition, so it was a sub 600k transition. Thank you, Mac. Lovely game here. Oh, Armstrong with some misdrops. Oh goodness, piling up here in the 19 speed. Getting nice pieces to dig this down though. Nice moves here. Single, double, beautiful. Wants a J. There's the J. Great moves. Armstrong's clean. Still behind though, behind by 120,000 points now. 576 for Armstrong, 719 for Dan. Dan is on a nice, okay, we won't say it. Oh, sweet, Mr. Brain also just played Wordle for the first time. Oh, and Mr. Brain only got 3 guesses because someone told them that repeat guesses were not allowed. Cool. Yeah, Wordle is very interesting, trying to optimize openers and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I don't understand about it. 664 for Armstrong, 785 for Dan here. So just a nice lead still for Dan, but it's worth noting that Dan's also 7 lines ahead. So this leads, pace-wise, this leads not as significant as it seems. Armstrong set to hit kill screen with a closer score than it would appear. Now, I want to point out that both these players at this point are rolling. Dylan's been rolling the whole time, and Dan switched to rolling once hitting level 19. Oh, Armstrong misshifts there. Oh, and he dead drops in the middle, didn't have anywhere for that L. Okay. Oh, that... Oh, poor... No! Oh, no! Whoa! Okay. Yeah, he's digging. No, that's gonna do it. He almost got out, but it just didn't quite execute the moves that needed to be executed. Oh, goodness. 723,000. He tops out. Now, Dan, with a max out... This is about a Mullen a 1.1 in Hopeful's circuit. Terrific. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. No, he's gonna get droughted. He's gonna get droughted. He doesn't get the 1.1. Look at him storming off. Oh no. Oh, just got torched with weird pieces. Piled up the right side with no burn options, and then the long bar just never came. Could have 1.2'd there. Oh, jeez. Oh, that sucks. What a joke. I mean, you're a roller. You go for 1.2, you burn into kill screen. Like, you don't need... Yeah, I don't know. Oof, I mean, we hate to see it, right? It's just the way it goes sometimes. Dan got robbed, says Armstrong, and that's heart number 1 going to him. What a Djokovic, says Mr. Brain. I forgot what that means. Hana, if you want a fake roll, you gotta use like 25 hertz Des. Oh, Djokovic, gotcha. Alright, counting it from 3 here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, Djokovic, gotcha. Okay, DJ, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Also greatest anti-vaxxer of all time. Oh dear. Djokovic, not joking about that one. Oh dear. Now people are arguing about who the greatest tennis player of all time is. Terrific. Let's talk about that in chat. Great idea. Boom, Tetris for Dan there. Armstrong has yet to get a Tetris. Oh, blocks the well just as a long bar comes. Hate to see it. Oh, Dan with the craziest slope. Very nice sort of Mount K2 kind of slope there. Very, very steep. But not dangerous. Yeah, we have 34,000 for Armstrong and 74,000 for Dan. Dan versus Dylan here. The two D names. We got two Ds on the screen, and wow, while I was... Armstrong gets out of a fatal situation while I was, you know, counting the number of Ds in these characters' names. Lol. Ds. LOL. Ooh, beautiful adjustments from Dan. Nice moves. The score of Tetris goes up to 167. 78,000 for Armstrong. You know, every time I look over at Armstrong, he's clean. But he just hasn't really scored. Not sure what's going on. Boom, Tetris. Nice adjustment for that T piece. Really nice moves here for Dan. Scores a Tetris. 173 for Armstrong, 224 for Dan. So it's a 50,000 point lead or thereabouts. Oh, Dan said GG in the chat, and then 5 seconds later, tops out on screen. Oh dear. Do you know what I just realized? This cam. There we go. I hadn't fixed the cam. GG. Armstrong has a chase down. I forgot to mention that. Need to get 229. Even 230 will do. And there it is. Alright. Heart number 2 goes to Armstrong early on in game number 2. Yeah, Dan's pointing out, hey, if I can do that after almost 1.2ing, I am not smurfing. Fair enough. Oh, and Tetris time. Hello, welcome in. What'd you miss? Well, this is the bracket final. That is what is going on here. Right, not over yet. Yeah, I think I made it sound like Dan had lost already, but yeah, he needed to chase down. And to be fair, it's kind of the player's responsibility to check the score and make sure, but also some people can't run the stream and have to rely on audio. Yeah, certainly don't want to mislead players or make them think they're good when they're not. Like if I tell a player they're good, I mean, that's not good. Right, getting severely droughted there was Armstrong. Now we have a hover 3 from Dan. He is ready to get into this. And are you ready, Dylan? Yes, he's ready. Alright, here's game number 3. Let's count it down from 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And I like how Dan has blue and then has Scoot there on the leaderboard. No game named after Dylan yet, though. Dan's getting droughted here, having to set up a delayed burn. Both players have a Tetris on the board, but Armstrong's going to be able to score while Dan is incapacitated and takes the lead. Ooh, Dan undershifts that O piece on the right side. Able to get other stuff over though. And Dylan's opened up a lead, 93,000 versus 36,000. Oh, and Dan keeps misshifting here up high. There's a few Tetrises. And both players experiencing droughts here. Tetris. Oh wow, Dan with 3 dependencies on the board. Plugs up one of them, plugs up a second one, plugs up the third one. Now just has some digging to do. Dan with a long bar dependency in the middle. Both players have tough stacks right now. Look at that, just stack of S pieces that Dan had to put on the right hand side. Nowhere else for them. There you go, he's clean. Oh wow, that adjustment for that S piece. What the heck, Dan? That was spectacular. Really nice adjustment. Armstrong is Tetris ready for column 4. It's a center well Tetris. Oh, weird T piece. He's gonna get weird RNG, having to dig it out a little bit. And just didn't get a long bar when it was open. Finally gets a Tetris there, 229. 1,000 and 194,000 for Daniel Vinkiel. Dan Dweller. I thought it was Dan V. Weller. Is it just Dan Dweller? Like Van Dweller? But it is, isn't it? It's just Dan Dweller. I thought it was, like, I knew what the pun was, but I thought it was pronounced Dan V. Weller, but now I'm thinking it's just Dan Weller. Come to think of it. 259,000 for Armstrong and 245,000 for Dan. Pretty darn close here in score. And they're both, well, I was about to say they're both clean. Armstrong sets up a difficult delayed burn. And gets out of it. There you go, with a double. Dan takes the lead there. His YouTube username is Dan V. Weller. Gotcha. So there's a reason why I thought that then. Hey, Tetris Super Mario Bros. 1 NES. Raided with a party of 2. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Oh boy, I have my own bracket tomorrow, don't I? Make sure I sleep enough for that. Oh dear. Last bracket I did not sleep enough, and it sucked. It sucked hard. It did not go hard. Refrain from screenshotting and delete any screenshots previously taken. 365 for Armstrong and 350 for Dan. Whoa, the Corian SD adjustment up high. Dan has some slick moves. I can't lie. I gotta appreciate the moves. I know I haven't been complimenting Armstrong as much on adjustments. I don't know if that's just because I've missed them or if he's not making quite as many. I feel like I'm missing some. Armstrong is a competent stacker in his own regard. Boom, Tetris for Armstrong there. No, Dan has hit the 19 transition. Hey, Solinarius. Welcome into the chat. I see that's your first time talking. Yes, this is the Hopeful Circuit being restreamed for the first time. Or, I think this is not the first Hopefuls restream, but it's the first month where we're putting Hopefuls on the main channel, the whole darn bracket. Want to keep the content flowing, you know? 490,000 Armstrong transitions. Dan, it's 440,000 and has to dig here, so Armstrong has the lead. The song slaps right now. This is a good vibe. And Dan hangs like 3 long bars. Oh no. What? I didn't even see. Look at the F. Look at the F in the middle of the board. The F formed by L pieces. Let's get some F's in the chat. Get some F's in the chat, folks, for that F. Oh no. That just... oh dear. Look at that. Long bar, long bar, long bar. There's 2 T pieces. There's the F sign getting thrown up there. Rhubarb wants to see Dan just full roll. Comfortable win there for Armstrong. Again, I forgot to say who won. Luckily Armstrong could tell and topped out. Dan said it wasn't a grip switch. It was just bad. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Armstrong... yes, Armstrong also had an F in the stack somewhere. I think I saw that as well. Alrighty. Now we have a hover 3 from both players. We're getting into game number 4 here, and this is Armstrong's set to win. If he wins, he goes to the semifinals, which will be later in the month. We're not doing the semifinals today. Let's count it down from 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Just a reminder, we have a Masters event prize pool. If y'all want to support the Classic Tetris Monthly event, contribute to that. These players don't see a dime of that. They will not get any money for winning Hopeful Circuit. They just get a funny symbol next to their name in the Discord. And Armstrong, oh no. Armstrong gets these terrible Z pieces, nowhere to put them. And he tops out at 6,000. Oh no. Oh, Dan, you're good. Decider. It's our third decider. Our third decider of the afternoon here. Screw this game, says Armstrong in the chat. Except he didn't say screw. Xeno and all deciders, name a better couple. Sleep deprived Xeno, like bummed that these matches are lasting so long because they just want to go and sleep. Well, really, I have to go and do onboarding paperwork for a temp job, but you know. GG, folks. Get some deciders in the chat if y'all have the Classic Tetris monthly subscription. If y'all don't have the subscription, consider subscribing. It's a great channel to subscribe to. Y'all have a Prime sub. Y'all can subscribe for free with Amazon Prime. Or just give us your money, you know? You can do that too. What is that? P? Was that a letter P that Dan was putting up? I don't know. Let's count it down from 3 here, and we will get into game number 5. How about we count it down from 5? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So Pete Tetris. DN sign? What does that mean? So Pete, check the CTM website, ctm.gg. Oh, D's nuts, okay. Go to ctm.gg, check the February qualifier results. You'll be able to see what scores people qualified with hopefuls. You don't need any particular score to qualify for hopefuls. It has to do with the order of qualifiers, right? So it's Classic Tetris Monthly is one big event. Everyone qualifies in a big, long ladder of qualifying scores. And then you get chopped up every 16 players. The top 16 go into Masters. The next 16 after that go into Challengers. That's where I'm in. Then you have Futures. And finally Hopefuls, which is the 4th level. And that's what we're playing now. And all 4 of those tournaments get streamed live on Classic Tetris Monthly at various times that are convenient for the player schedules. And, you know, you requalify every month, so if you don't qualify so well one month, qualify again next month, you might get higher. 570 here for Armstrong and 999 for Dan here. Yeah, this month was spectacular. It was crazy for quals. I got 2 max outs in my qualifier and almost fell out of Challengers. Like I was second, like I was 14th seed for Challengers or something like that. Crazy month. $108,000 for Armstrong and $146,000 for Dan. He's gonna score a Tetris and he's got the lead here. There's a tuck there for Dan. Still maintaining this 40,000 point lead here. Oh yeah, no, that's a good question. So Pete saying no reason for them to qualify. Now, one thing I didn't mention, yeah, there's, you know, the top 64 players get somewhere in Challengers, Hopefuls, Futures, or Masters, not in that order. But there's also the community tournaments. So if you don't get into any of those 4, you still get into a tournament. Everyone plays. If you qualify lower, you just get put into a lower tournament with other folks around your skill level. So you should definitely go and qualify if you'd like to play and get some competitive Tetris experience. It's an awful lot of fun. You get to meet cool people and try your skills I do recommend that. If you want to check that out, go to our Discord. There's rules on how to qualify. You can ask folks, get guidance, and maybe even learn some tips on how to get better and possibly have a chance to win one of those tournaments. Here we've got 380,000 points for Dan and 301,000 points for Armstrong, so the lead's widened a little bit here. Oh, you're already on the Discord? Okay, wonderful. Yeah, and to be fair, it wasn't just meant for Pete, it was meant for anyone, right? I'm saying that just for the folks who aren't in the Discord. Come on in, join us. We've got, so I think the CTM Discord is maybe one of the most robust places to learn how to play classic Tetris. There's a lot of cool knowledge being shared. Yeah, Pete, so the community matches are restreamed game by game rather than bracket by bracket. And they're restreamed just, you know, for players' convenience, and they're restreamed on individual people's channels rather than the main Classic Tetris Monthly channel. So like if I were to do a community restream, I would do it on twitch.tv/Xenophilius. That's this channel, I think. Does this work? No, that's on CTL. Okay. CTL, there's an exclamation point, Xenophilius. But no, yeah, so my Twitch channel, that's where some restreams would happen. But the big ones happen on the main channel. Still an 80,000 point lead for Dan. It's 406,000 for Armstrong and 486,000 for Dan. This is like the German league? Probably. Yeah, it's a pretty common format. Classic Tetris League has a similar format. It's just a round-robin tournament rather than a bracketed tournament. And Skylord, thank you for the follow. Click on my name to sub. Yeah, I don't want to seem like I was self-promoting. That was not my goal. Thank you, Pushkak. The lead's widening a little bit for Dan here. But he's not Tetris ready here. Gonna have to take a double. Yeah, and I would also like to note, anyone can be a restreamer. All you gotta do is get your OBS set up for it, learn how the tournament works, learn some basics. Then you can cast some matches. It's a lot of fun. 494,000 for Armstrong and 628,000 for Dan. Dan's in a solid position here for the decider. A dominant lead here. And we're now both on the 19 speed. Both on level 20. 601k transition, points out Mr. Brain. Good call there. Yeah, I was lost in explaining the tournament so much that I forgot to actually watch the damn tournament happening before my eyes. That is classic Xeno. And Dan is digging here. Armstrong has a chance to eat into this lead. And even maybe a chance to chase down the score and win if Dan tops out. It's like a 50% chance of that right now. This stack is really rough. Oh, and Dan's getting terrible RNG. Oh my gosh. Needs a bar now. If he doesn't get a bar, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. GG, 653. And Armstrong, fellow roller, also in a deadly situation, also can't dig. Dan takes it. Both players topping out on level 22. Oh, goodness. There it is. Dan's heart sunk. And now his heart's lifting again as he realizes he's good. And that he won. Oh my goodness. GG. GG's all around. 3 deciders in a row. Transition after transition after transition. We've been here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Started streaming 2 hours and 10 minutes ago here. Wow.